because this started as a portrait of a very famous, not a famous woman, but a society woman who was the daughter of a member of parliament. And he painted her with all her very unusual features. If she was standing amongst us, we would probably recognize her. However, somewhere along the way, it changed from a portrait to a Venus. And I'm sure the young lady was not very happy about seeing her naked body viewed by her contemporaries, but it is the case. And if it weren't for the fact of this temple in the background and this Cupid in the foreground, we might not even be able to tell that it was Venus, because it did start off as a portrait of a real woman. Now, how could a painting like this have been considered acceptable in social circles? As I mentioned, Ingres was a very respected artist, and he was what we consider an academic artist. That means that he was recognized by the academy of, that ran this jury to decide which works of art were good and rejecting all others. Now, all artists wanted to be accepted by the academy, because if you were accepted, you would then get to exhibit in their prestigious exhibition, which they called the Salon, and your works would be viewed by up to 50,000 people a day. Now, the only way an artist could get their works out there and get people to buy them was by exhibiting in the Salon. There was really not the flurry of galleries that we have today and private viewings and etc. So this was one of the one and only ways for an artist to get noticed. So this particular painting itself, though, never made it into the Salon, because it's actually unfinished. And if you look at it closely, you can see that the arms here are they're really not done. And also Cupid is so hazy, it's not perfected yet. And even the background, I'm really not sure what this piece right here is meant to be. You can't tell if it's a rock or a classical building. So this particular painting stayed with Ingres until his death, and it never got shown to the public. Now, we'll contrast that with our next painting, which is also a Venus, but this Venus was very successful and certainly was shown at the Salon.